And I am absolutely pleased today to be able to moderate this discussion with our keynote. And I hope to be able to help guide her to share aspects of her story that will encourage us to keep evolving and becoming the best persons that we can potentially be.
And if you have that mentality in life and in business, it's going to empower you to actually bring forth, attract more and better things for you. And I couldn't get a job. So I was basically got out of the dorms, and I had a white station wagon. I called it my Magie Waggy. And I drove around with that station wagon for about like a month or so, and I was sleeping in parking lots, and then one day the poor thing just blew up, and flames, and the hood came up, and being from Mexico, you don't know these things, right? So I just left on the side of the road, and I was like flaming, and I just took my bags and started just walking, and I literally lived in the streets for about 3 months. I just kept going, and you need perseverance in business. You need to keep going no matter what. My best friends told me to quit because I wasn't making any money. Other manufacturers that I was asking about how to get in the market would tell me to quit. To me, in my mind, the largest supermarket was Whole Foods. So I called them and I said, "Hey, my name is Maria Magdalena de la Cruz Garcia. I have a pico de gallo salsa, and I think you'd love it." And they called me the next day. I was literally parked on the side of the street. The company was so big, and then Walmart came. They called me, wanted our products, and this is when really took it to from the over the million mark.
We know you grew up in Mexico in an orphanage run by or managed by your parents.
How it was tough. It was really tough. It was emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually tough. I mean, I had to make my own shoes out of pieces of tire and cow skin. I mean, that's an opportunity that we also have in life. When you're suffering, you have the opportunity to create something to not suffer. And that's what I really coach. Well, there's a lot of people that say there's one way of finding your purpose, and I don't think there's just one way. There's many different ways because everybody's different. But you always create. I think the most important point of creation is when you get to recreate yourself and grow yourself. And I think because ultimately you are the product. You are the most valuable product, not some drink or some salsa. When you don't let your head control any of your life, let your heart and your gut and just do it, this is when you truly just go after your passion. You have to have that burning desire. Anybody ever felt that burning desire to do something, you just did it. So when you have that and if you create something where your ultimate outcome is so powerful and you have a hunger to do that and you are on fire for that, there's nothing that's going to come in your mind that's going to stop you about achieving something. And no, I didn't have that because I was tired of being, homeless and broke and all those things. So I just decided I don't know how to do it. Let's try Google, or let's try something else. And I just keep talking to people. If there's not a way, you'll find a way. Believe me, even with $800. I mean, I spent it. You should have seen how I spent $800. A little chopper. I mean, and then I had like a bunch of $1 bills, and I would pretend like I was a millionaire, and I'd be like, woohoo! Seriously, like, you gotta dream big. You really do. Nobody's in a box but the box that you put yourself in.
Are we loving this or what?
So there's variety. Everybody had opportunity. The key is there's opportunity everywhere. Whether you miss it or you get it, it's all up to you. And that's really up to how successful you become. I think one of the most powerful things that you could do as a business owner, as a powerful woman, and if you want to truly be successful, you have to have rituals every morning. The model of what the world is doesn't fit the model of your world, and that's why you suffer. You can say, what are the 10 most top things that are going to take me to the next level today, and you focus on those. But always look for people that have done it, and they're much, much higher than you are, so that you can learn the things that you need in order to become successful. And I'm sure that those people that I reach out to, they have people that are billionaires or higher than that also help them grow. And that's how really the ladder goes up.
Your conversation was invaluable. So I'd like to ask everyone to just give our speaker a round of applause.